or almost afternoon collective is being driven to do an afternoon reading today. So we're going to do the DM and his karmic, all right? And just going to do it the same way I do my general messages, but with bringing back into this one the spellcasters. So you might see some of the decks moved around a bit. Okay. So, and there's no general energy. Spirit didn't want me to use the fairy deck. So, moving on. Alright, Spirit, give us true and precise messages for the collective regarding their DM and their karmic counterpart for the career or their pentacles. Give me in recent past regarding the divine masculine in this connection. And I draw in the energy of the karmic. Give true precise messages of the recent past of their karmic partners, the masculine's karmic partners, please, for recent past. And Spirit, give us true precise messages for the divine masculines for their near future, please. And the near future of the divine masculine's karmic partner that they are dealing with. The karmic partner, near future, please. Alright, Spirit, give us true and precise messages regarding the divine masculine and what's going on with him with the karmic. Spill some tea, please. Spill some tea. What do the divine masculine feminines or the collective need to know about the masculines and the karmic? The shuffle quiet because the mic's right here beside me. Settle down. Alright, so let's take a look, shall we? Alright, I think we had these the other day. So your divine masculine is the magician. This could be some tricky energy, but he has all the tools within himself to manifest a new beginning, a new start, and he's currently manifesting filling his own cup, filling his 9 of cups so that he is more stable, filling, his own cup, and nurturing himself. He's trying to heal so that he can move forward in the connection while he is stepping away, and perhaps even for some he's practicing some magic. For some they are listening to their higher selves, receiving that aha moment. I get the energy they might not even be all that happy about their aha moments, but they are realizing that it's for real now. They're finally realizing that those were not just dreams or visions or illusions, that these dreams meant something. They're finally realizing that it was their spirit guides talking to them, and they're listening more carefully to what those messages mean to them. And they're ready to, okay, so they are filling their own cup, as we said, nurturing themselves. Nine of Cups, ready for a celebration, and they want to move forward towards their divine counterpart with this Chariot. So, wanting to move forward and not looking back. But this is also, for some of you, it's them seeing that their divine feminine has moved forward, and watching them while they kind of drive off in their chariot alone. So some of you divine feminines will be moving on without the divine masculine, and perhaps coming back around. Some of you, like we said, since he's nurturing himself, filling his own Nine of Cups, manifesting this new beginning, but they're watching the divine feminine move away in her chariot. For others, they're wanting this chariot moving forward with you. But the karmic in the near past, okay, this was earlier today, that's weird, about the three-party situation, feeling that they betrayed the masculines with a three-party situation. So the masculines receiving some of their own, not necessarily payback, but that was the word I got, or feeling maybe that's how they felt. This is the karmic Ten of Swords. It's not just self-sabotage, but this is them betraying the divine masculine and putting them in a three-party situation, so they can see how that betrayal felt almost like a vengeance. They have been Eight of Pentacles, putting in work towards a new beginning on their own, ignoring what Spirit was telling them about their own journey, their own movement forward. The storm clouds in the back with the spider web, things were growing old and stagnant, just kind of sitting there, hovering, not making any movement, like a stalemate, I'm hearing. This is the Ten of Pentacles, and ending to the way they made the money, ending to the Pentacles, ending to the earthly possessions that they have. And this little guy, mouse on the side, is also happy because he thinks that means that the ending there is for him. He thinks he gets this now. So maybe that little happy person is the other third party to the karmic, outside energy, outside forces besides the divine masculine or his karmic. See the little happy mouse. So in their career, let's see, in their money sector, Knight of Pentacles, wow, he's got a mouthful there. Moving forward, putting his money where his mouth is. It's funny. So I just heard putting his money where his mouth is. Something to do with maybe not standing up to the things that he had said that he was going to do, regarding whether it's with this karmic or without, but moving forward, Knight of Pentacles, wanting to move forward. Nine of Swords, this is that bickering, the fighting, the Nine of Swords. The 9 of those swords out of the 10 were here in the career sector, something to do with the work situation. Again, for many of these situations, it's either they worked either a side business at home or worked from home, like a business. Perhaps they worked with this karmic, or they worked with the divine counterpart. But this is the Nine of Swords regarding that situation, and bickering going on, and it affected their home life, and a lot of gossip regarding the situation. There was a lot of holes in the connection, a lot of holes in the stories they told. And a lot of this situation also had a lot of onlookers, people listening and seeing and gossiping about the situation. And the moon has illuminated the truth behind the lies. It's illuminated to the shadow of it. But someone still lurks in the shadows of the situation, causing gossip and chaos in the workplace. The Empress is here in the career sector, birthing a new beginning, loving oneself, moving forward. Again, it's forward movement, and something to do with the forbidden fruit, moving towards the forbidden fruit. And you see here, this one is headed towards, still headed forward as well, and this one's headed forward. These are still just bickering in the middle. So the situation isn't completely ended. There hasn't been a complete separation or divide there. A lot of bickering going on. Okay. Illumination. What do we say about the moon illuminating, right? Illumination of the east. We have an eagle and a hawk here, which is both divine masculine and divine feminine energy combined with a rainbow here. Divine communication, wanting to move forward. The Knight of Pentacles wanting to move forward with the divine counterpart with communication, and they have an inner light now, knowing, and an inner knowing of the connection and what it's about and what they're supposed to do, perhaps regarding their mission. But they are seeing things from a different light as well, and they have this spiritual knowing that Spirit has finally been sending them, but they're finally seeing the light, more or less. Number 7, blue moon with the beautiful wolves here in the background. Number 10, a ending to a situation. The wolves are very protective of one another, protecting their pack. You have this beautiful eagle here flying above, which is the feminine energy. Mastering their strength, mastering their movements, recognition, recognizing the pain that they've caused in the situation to themselves, self-sabotage, or pain they've caused to the divine feminine, or even to the karmic situation, and recognizing their part in the connection altogether, and wanting it to evolve, to move forward, evolution. Forward. They're tired of the same cycle playing over and over again. The wheel just keeps going in the same direction. They're not getting anywhere. They just keep doing reconciliation with this karmic, and it's not changing. They promise to change, or they have a communication between them, but then it comes back up the same. The story ends the same, with ending, back around to more bickering, more fighting. Strength, Spirit of the West, offering assistance, mediation, and patience. Number 4, know that 4 is a protective number, offering assistance. Perhaps they're being offered assistance or seeking assistance to understand this connection. Maybe they're offering assistance to the divine feminine to reach out and to clarify things, to help explain their side of something. Mediation is being a mediator between the two, so for some, perhaps they are seeking someone to assist with another reconciliation, such as counseling, to mediate their battles, or even in the workplace. For some patients, they are having patience. They're trying to take their time with this journey to do the work and heal. At the same time, they're surrounded negative and karmic energy. A lot of snake energy. Okay. So, green man, growth. Here too is not only about the forest with the trees uprooting their belief system and seeing things from a different belief system, a different way of seeing things, but also it's like that egg being nurtured with this snake. The snake here with the green man tree is about the roots. The root chakra I'm hearing in your sacral chakra. So it's the Kundalini energy coming, rising up. So someone's Kundalini perhaps has been activated, but this egg here is like their spiritual growth, and it still hasn't come to full growth to crack open that egg and emerge from it. Like the phoenix rising, it still has to rise, yet to rise. Sorry. Nemesis is all about lessons with Mother Earth in each direction. This is about the healing of one, going within, doing their work, listening to their higher self and trying to heal, and also balancing things out. The fruit of the forbidden fruit or water, like purity. So do they trying to balance those things out in the lessons they've learned regarding it. The horned god here is life force, but I also get that he's trying to tame the devil that is in his midst, the shadow self, merging the shadow self with the light self, merging them together with the assistance of his spirit guides, of spirit, receiving those aha moments and enlightenment, and trying to take control of, as its strength, like holding on to that huge snake, right? But trying to take control of the snake energy within himself, of the devil, like what we would refer to as devil energy, their toxicity, that sort of thing. There's that shadow self. Got these the last time that I did, maybe a few days ago. They look like the same lineup. But Timekeeper, number 3, balance, body, mind, and soul. The infinity is time over time, again about the cycles in this connection. The karmic and the masculine is just keeps going through that roller coaster. And getting right back on, like they stayed on the ride and don't get off, right? So they get on that roller coaster and then they just keep riding it, they never get off. And so that's this card here is presenting here in the beginning regarding that infinite movement, that they just don't seem to take control of the situation and get off the roller coaster that they've been on with these karmics. That perhaps they're afraid to make that move, whether they're being, threatened, blackmailed, they, are afraid of backlash. For some, they're afraid of what people will think. Afraid to be themselves still, too, with this, I get. But Time Master, remember, there's time is an illusion that we need to move forward. Okay. So I'm hearing that they need to move forward. The time is now, and we need to move forward. So masculine feminines are not supposed to necessarily wait. Just continue to heal self and move forward in your own chariot until they heal themselves. Your movement forward and healing and will help them to heal themselves and help them to pull towards you. The Earth Keeper here is about Mother Earth. And Spirit says dream bigger, set bigger goals, and go out in nature, walk in nature, and meditate in nature. The vision quest, of course, is go within, ask Spirit for your vision quest, and pay attention to the messages that they send you. The number 1 card is the Ancient Ones. Know that you are surrounded by your ancestors and they are guiding you on your path. So King of Swords here is cutting out things that no longer serve them, standing in their truth. They feel left out in the cold, but they are being more true to themselves, truthful with themselves, regarding their shadow self and light self, which is especially January being Judgment Month, and the last week we felt the energy of a lot of people looking at their shadow self, of how they affect other people, and dealing with those things within us, healing our inner child through that process. So here we also have 3 of Wands, making the choice, making the decision to release your masculines, so that you can move forward. Again, with the Chariot card here, the Divine Feminines are moving forward, releasing the masculines, and if they heal and it's meant for them, then they will come back to them in perfect timing. The masculines know that the Queen of Pentacles here, the Divine Feminine, is working on self, working on her pentacles, listening to their intuition, sitting solid on her throne, and being loyal to herself and her connection, her growth, her journey, fulfilling her own 10 of Cups. And 10 of Cups here is wish fulfillment. The Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, filling their own cup and wish fulfillment separately with friends and family all around them. But 4 of Wands is here saying that this will come back around, and that will bring stability. 4 of Wands is about the home front, having that house or family environment, stability, a stable foundation. In the near future, with the Divine Masculine, he's been reviewing his choices, seeing what he has to do to get the Divine Feminine back. They realize that they have lost her. She's pulled her energy back, and now they're ready to take flight towards her. But they're seeing what choices do they have and what they need to do, what steps do they take next to move towards their Divine Feminine. They're putting the work into themselves. 3 of Coins, working on this behind the scenes, perhaps not telling their karmic, not telling other people, but they know they have work to do, and they're putting the work in, and they're ready to move forward in the near future, following the guidance of Spirit, taking control of the situation, taking control of their life, and moving forward. The karmic, this is the karmic energy. Judgment has come in regarding the situation. It's like they rose from the dead there. It's a powerful card. Ripping their souls. It's like Dark Night of the Soul, Judgment, which we said, right? January's Judgment Month. You're probably getting sick of me saying that, but it's, I'm just giving you the energy, the message Spirit wants you to hear. And 3 of Wands, they know the Divine Masculine is moving on waiting for a ship to come in. They know that he is making a choice of the three-party situation and looking to move on away from them. They sense it, right? The Page of Coins is a new beginning, and that karmic is moving forward in their own life, in a new beginning on their own, on their journey, separately. Let's get some clarification. Spirit gives true and precise messages here with the masculine and karmic. Clarification. Masculine's future and karmic's future. Okay, so with the King of Swords, he has the star because he knows you, Divine Feminine, are the star that guides him on his journey. He knows that you are shining brighter, and he knows you're moving on without him, and that you're doing well, you're blossoming, and he senses the other energy as you shine brighter of other masculines coming closer, or soulmates being drawn to you, which is only forcing him or pushing, forcing him to move or make decisions faster than he was. But he knows that you are the star that guides him. The Three of Wands, having strength to release them. Divine Feminines having strength, thank you, Spirit, to release them, and the masculines are having to find, balance their solar plexus chakra and find the strength to move forward, because the Divine Feminine has shown them how it's done. Perhaps they couldn't figure out how to leave or walk away from a karmic situation, but the Divine Feminine released the masculine and shows them in the way of leading them how it's done, right? You don't have to do it out of hate. You don't have to, you do it lovingly. The Queen of Pentacles with shields know that Spirit is protecting this union, protecting Divine Feminine and masculine. This is the balanced energies of the yin and the yang. Ten of Cups, moving forward with two in partnership for that wish fulfillment. Four of Wands, you have a lot of fours here. Cultivation, 5, all about change, moving forward, planting seeds in a new place. Regarding the choices, putting the work in a Chariot. So Spirit's saying in the near future that they are going to, with Maiden of Pipes here, it's the peace pipe, they are going to move forward peacefully for their highest good. They don't know where Spirit is guiding them, but they know that they need to move forward in this journey, and they are trusting Spirit now in the near future for their highest good. And the Chief of Vessels is forward movement in this situation with their spirit guides in their journey. And the Sun card at 10, completion. With the Chariot card here, you have the Sun card in the near future for masculines. So there is hope for the masculine. They just, if anyone's cross-watching. So Council of Chief, making decisions forward, chain protected by Spirit. But that's like the Judgment card. The Chief of Council is here making decisions to move things around. And Spirit saying 3 of mourning, don't mourn what is lost, because the karmic will have their own true love at a distance. They are already having a third party with someone else, and they will move forward. So the masculines or karmics, either way, they don't have to mourn the breakup or this loss of connection, because it's toxic. It was never meant to stay together. It was meant for a lesson, and that's all. Lesson's been learned. It's time to go separate ways. And the Wish card is here for the karmic regarding their new beginning. They will have wish fulfillment as well. Any advice? Advice, Spirit. know that Spirit is protecting them, and Spirit is guiding them to move forward. So cross watchers, if there's DMs, the Spirit is saying move forward. Cut the things out that no longer serve you. In regards to the partnership that you're meant for, Matriarch of Shields, it's divinely protected. Chief of Shields, again, Spirit is protecting you. By the time they go through all the dark night of the soul and their death and rebirth, they probably don't feel very protected, but they're working on this mission, their journey towards inner peace, towards their soul purpose. They are finally seeing that that's what they need to, move forward towards. Yes, nature spirits, go in nature and take a walk and speak. Your spirit guides are all around you, but also nature spirits, they are guiding you on the path. Your path is well lit for you to be in soul purpose in your mission, masculines. And great mystery, as has probably been, this connection is a great mystery. And the quantum physics, the energy to study it takes a lot to understand it. But know that you can trust Spirit, because Spirit doesn't lie. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Last one is Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate actions without delay, because the time is now. That right here, because that was about the main message right here with Time Master, was the time is now, they need to move. And what's this card? Time is now. Okay, Goddess of Beauty, you are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. And you can see here her third eye is open, throat chakra is open, her heart chakra is open. She's been this picture is a female, been transformed into the butterfly and ready to take flight, spread her wings and fly. And God of the underworld, again with the third eye, seeing clearly now, something which no longer serves you is about to end. Angel of manifestation, your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. You are being divinely blessed as well. What else can I get for you? Let's get one of these. Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened actions. My soul informs me every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. Yes, that's Spirit talking to you. Vedma, the mother of I am. Love is my lineage, and gratitude my religion. And Deanna, queen of the wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Collective, this is what I have for you for the Divine Masculine and Karmic. So I hope you have a blessed afternoon.